Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. My name is Gentleman Ghost, and today we are here to bring you another episode of Cricket Legends 2 weeks late. I'm sorry, but it has been weeks, and I've had a cold, and my throat's been sore, and enough excuses. Let's get on with it, because I have done so much progress, and I cannot wait to show it to you all. Now, the server was down for a bit, which was why I couldn't record, which was why I couldn't get last week's episode out, so, stuff. Too much stuff. Let's switch over, and let's have a look at the first piece of progress we've done. So, we started building off the tower, the main tower on the cliff, and it's gone quite well. We've got the second floor in, and soon enough we are going to be building the roof on top of here, but I'm going to do that off camera because it'll take ages and it'll be boring. But yeah. Also, if we look over here, I have started on the main wall, and if I come over here, I've also started on another tower. Now, this one I pattern the floor slightly. I'll build it up as the episodes progress and so on and so forth. I haven't done much work on the laboratory, but that's just because I really haven't had time. I did some work on this tower here, where the nether portal is going to be housed, and I'll make a pickaxe and pick this nether portal apart and rearrange it, but that's for another time. And over here, I started off building some guard towers for where the gate is going to go for this pathway up here. And it's going to look incredibly impressive. I guarantee that much. As for the rest of the pathway, that is still an ongoing project. However, I have done this part here. Oops, I fell off. And this part here is also being built. Where did I leave my... Oh, I put the stone bricks in the chest. How silly. But in other news, ladies and gentlemen, how have you been? I would like to know. Leave a comment below as to how you guys are feeling and what you would like me to build. Possibly, maybe not. I am recording this at 12:22 p.m. So, bit of a silly time to be recording, but it's going to be 1 o'clock in 30 minutes. So, let's get stuff done. What do I want to talk to you about? Oh, yes, there is a new series coming out on my channel, hopefully soon, if I can get stuff working, because stuff never works the way you want it to. Of course it doesn't. I mean, it's YouTube. Do you expect stuff to work? No, you don't. Upload times are terrible still. That's why I always have to upload my videos at 1 o'clock in the morning, but the trials and tribulations of being a YouTuber. Anyway, new series coming out. Hopefully we'll have the intro music for that soon enough. I still need to ask Alex for it because I keep forgetting. What else? Actually, not one new series, but 2 new series, because Valiant Hearts is actually ending soon, and I suggest you go watch that, guys, because I almost had pretty much a mental breakdown at the end of that story, and I was completely and utterly in love with it, and I say thank you to the ladies and gentlemen at Ubisoft Montpellier for creating a beautiful game. Absolutely fantastic. I cannot thank them enough for it. But yeah, if you haven't seen that playthrough of it, go watch it, because even though it isn't monetized by my channel, because the bloody music company has taken all the rights in monetization for it, even though I have talked to Ubisoft, they say they can't really do anything about it. It's a shame. I'll see if I can talk to them again at some point. But yeah, the music company is just being annoying, so no monetization on those videos, but it's alright, it's fine, because the game itself was beautiful and I was delighted to share it with everyone who watches those videos. Oh, I'm running out of stone brick. But yeah, moving on, to replace that series, hopefully, and this is the surprise series that I have been just basically going about the whole time, is actually no, I won't spoil it, because that would be spoilers, and yeah, I know, I almost said it, but no, you don't get to know about it yet. You don't get to know about it yet. But in other news, the other series that I have been planning, and I wasn't too sure about this because reasons and stuff, and I was debating whether to do it or not, and then I looked at a few Minecraft worlds that I could do it on, and then I started building a set, and then I got to the point where I thought, I'm going to be doing this. So the next series that is going to happen, that is going to replace another series, I think, is going to be Dinosaurs, because we don't have enough of those already. But yeah, I looked at the stuff for Dinosaurs in Minecraft, and I looked at it and I thought, you know, I've never really looked at dinosaurs much in my life. I'm a historian. I do enjoy a bit of history once in a while, but I have never really looked into dinosaurs. So why not do that via Minecraft? What better way to learn about historical, prehistorical creatures than via the game I like best? So that is what I'm doing. You need to die. There we go. But yeah. So that's what I decided to do. I am going to learn about prehistoric creatures via the game that I like best, and that is going to be Minecraft, and you guys can learn along with me, because I've never, as I've said, I hear it, but I don't see it. Where is it? I need to eat. But yeah, you guys can learn along with me all about dinosaurs and fossils and archaeological digs, and I'm quite sure it's not all of it is going to be accurate, but well, we'll see. Now, my plans for this are very simple at the moment. I'm basically going to have a small bit of roleplay combined with a ton of work, and I have created a world for this, and it was quite a faff to actually put together. What was I? Oh yes, this quarried block. Right. I need to go smelt some quarried stone. I'm getting sidetracked again. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my plans. Oh yeah, the world, creating the world was quite a faff, because I wanted a world that was sort of like a large-ish island that was close to other islands and so on. But I couldn't properly figure out how to create one in 1.7 Minecraft where the mods are. So I had a look through some stuff, and then I looked at a world, and it said, I looked at a world seed, and it was a large island, and it had large hills and stuff, but it was in 1.8. So I created it in 1.8 and then ported it over to 1.7. And then, to actually work with it in 1.7, I had to reload all the chunks with all those little modifications that the Fossils and Archaeology mod adds. And then, I'm rambling here. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, as I was saying, then, why did, weird, these things are weird. Then I had to load up the world in World Painter because it didn't have any islands close enough to it once I'd loaded the chunks in. And after that, I had to figure out what other mods I wanted to go with it. So I decided I'm going to be building basically a Jurassic Park. However, the series is not going to be called that because that would be copyright. So I've decided to call this series Phantoms of something or other. I can't remember it at the moment. I'm still in progress of figuring out names. Don't quote me on anything I say in this video because it's likely going to be wrong. Probably. Wait, did I get that? Where the... Weird. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, I don't need to craft it. But yeah, I'll see what cinematic intro I can make for it. If I do some kinetic typography, I'll have to learn that, or maybe ask my friend Kaylee to do some After Effects work. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Because I have a feeling that this is going to be quite a good series, because I've never really dabbled in dinosaurs before, and I would really quite like to. What else is there for me to talk about? Some more serious issues that I've been currently having. Now, recently I released a series, very small series, only 4 episodes long. Couldn't really be called it the series, really. But it has a warning on it that says 16 plus only. Now, this is because it's not strictly PG, although I do prefer to keep my channel strictly PG. This particular series was not. So I put a warning on it, and I put it to 16 plus, and I'm going to explain my reasoning behind this for those of you that might think that's not right. It should be 18 plus. You should have restricted the video, and oh dear. But yeah, I'm going to explain my reasoning as to why I did that. Now, since I am the creator of that video, and I am only 16 years old, it gives me no right to tell anyone under my age that they cannot watch the video. Now, some of you may be thinking, okay, that makes sense, but you still shouldn't have done that. Why did you create it in the first place? Now, the thing is, the video was about a card game called Cards Against Humanity, or rather the web-based version, and I was interested and I was curious, and my friends are Cornish. And for those of you in England, you know what that means. For those of you in England, you know what being a Cornishman pretty much means. It means, for those of you out of England who are watching this video, constant swearing, as in pretty much 24/7. And that is not an insult to Cornish people, because Cornish people do swear a lot. My grandfather and my grandmother and pretty much everyone else in my family can testify to that. Not that they're going to. But yeah, so lots of swearing in that video, which is why I rated it as oh dear, I'm gonna die. Yeah. But yeah. So I rated that video 16 plus because I'm not going to rate it 18 plus because I am still not 18. Although many people have said that I look older than 18, I sound older than 18, and my mannerisms are far older than 27. That last part is a fabrication. Just so you know. But yeah. That is pretty much the basics of it. So that's that. Oh, come on. Go away. Go shoot. Deary me. We have such uncivilized visitors nowadays. Okay. What else? What else? Let me check. How long has this been going? No, that's not right. 16 minutes. Alright. Well, what else? I think that's pretty much all I have to talk to you guys about. But here's a few progress updates on the base, few updates on the laboratory, and next episode, I want to get started on setting up some form of power generation for the entire base. And this means I'm going to be setting up a nuclear reactor. Although not quite what you're thinking. I am going to be setting up one of the reactors from the Big Reactors mod. Oh, reactor. Oh god. Reactors. There we go. So, for next episode, we have a checklist for Yellorium fuel rods, reactor casings, reactor controllers, reactor control rods, reactor power tap, reactor access port, and I think that might be it. Oh yes, a reactor coolant port, reactor computer port, and no, I think I don't need these two, but we'll see. And reactor glass. I think that's pretty much it. So that is what we need to get across in the next episode. However, ladies and gentlemen, I am full of arrows, and that means it is time to end the episode. So, oh dear, oh dear, yeah, ooh, that looks painful. I've got an arrow stuck in my crotch. Oh, now it's gone. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Gentleman Ghost. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the content. I'll probably be coming up with a new outro for these videos soon, instead of the scrolling outro with all my details on it, because that's starting to bug me and it's getting old. And might come up with a new intro. These are projects in progress, ladies and gentlemen. You needn't worry yourselves with them. So, oh, that's a close-up. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall say good night. Good night, everyone. Bye.